have in common the fact that they belong to this virtual network, Red Cross's virtual network. It's very easy to use, it's user friendly, and it's integrated in their home television. When they access this punto de encuentro, meeting point, they'll come up, you can see a list of contacts. And before calling any of these contacts, they're going to find information, user information. For example, here on the screen we have Anna, so we have her name, a picture of Anna, and her likes, hobbies, and so on. So she likes going to the movies, reading. She was a flamenco dancer, and so on. So the idea is that they can make it a lot easier for them to start a conversation, strike a conversation once they have this this information. And I think this could help them also be motivated, feel more motivated on a day-to-day basis. Another function we added it to this platform is contents. In addition to relating to the people, we want the user also to understand what's happening in this person's environment. So there's a list of different themes, subjects. The contents can be different formats. It can be audiovisual content, videos, texts, and so on. And when the user registers to this social TV platform, they indicate what content they're interested in. When there's new content introduced, that's highlighted so the user can decide whether they want to have that information displayed for them. Contents are updated through a tool. This tool is used for aimed at the Red Cross professionals to add more content. But basically, it's basically a tool for the maintenance of social TV and upgrading of social TV. There's another application to help us update the contents. It's called the mobile application, developed it for Android, and this can be used by developers to upload photographs, YouTube videos, and so on. It's been developed for expert users and for users as well. Elderly that can use a handset, they know how to use a telephone. And they can also upload a picture. They can upload their own record with a photo, the details, the likes, dislikes, and also other details of the user. There are some requirements that were set. I'll just go very quickly. Functional requirements. I won't go into details, but mostly comment that accessibility and usability details. We had to bear in mind that these are the users that we want to that is aimed for in social TV. Again, this is the elderly, and they're going to use mostly the remote control unit. It's very straightforward. It's user friendly. All the user needs to do is use the 4 color buttons in the remote control. Plus the teleaccess button. All they have to use is the color of the action that they want to do. So, for example, meeting point is in green. So by pressing the green button, they access that particular function. If they'd like to access contents, they would press the yellow button. And this was a suggestion that we got from them to make sure that everything was related with the colors of the buttons. We've also taken into account, make sure that there's large letters, contrast between the heading and the text. The user information was another requirement to make sure that the name, photos, hobbies, and also when they want to be contacted. What time frame of the day they want to be reached. Also some sort of way of knowing who's connected and who's not. So there's a green button that lights up when the different users are connected. Of course, other requirements, individuals, users can be, could very well be watching television and don't want to answer, may not want to receive a call. The call can be rejected, but the answer to that particular calling party is neutral. It's just said user busy, and the platform, to meet all these requirements, we developed a specific software. This was done in Linux. The basic equipment is, what we've done is, we have a hardware prototype that we've developed for this project. It is basically a computer and a router and a TDT, a set-top box. And it has a microphone, a webcam also. These are the peripherals, so you can make video conference calls. And another component, of course, is a remote control unit. We've used one that's accessible for elderly. What are the key elements of this equipment? Is it is fully integrated with the television. The elderly does not have to use their standard TDT. It's fully integrated in the social TV set-top box. So this enables the social television signal be introduced into the set-top box, into the TDT signal, and they get the calls and they can accept or reject calls from other users. I'd like to show a video now, so you can see how this works. This is a case of two elderlies that have social television at home.
Esta es Inés, una extremeña que emigró a Madrid en los años 50. A Inés le gusta la copla, la zarzuela, el tai chi y las migas con torreznos. Las migas tampoco faltan en la cocina de Pilar, una conquense amante de la naturaleza, las novelas y la pintura.
Anda, pues yo me he ido con Marisol a ver una exposición de fotografías que me han encantado. Pero lo que más me ha gustado ha sido una de la iglesia del Salvador, que es donde a mí me bautizaron y está en ella.
Estuve viendo la rosa.
Gracias a Cruz Roja Española, Fundación Texos y Fundación Vodafone España, Inés y Pilar pueden quedar para comer juntas su plato favorito, las migas extremeñas. A través de un sencillo sistema de conexión, pueden verse a diario en su televisor y compartir sus experiencias y aficiones. Al igual que Inés y Pilar, cientos de usuarios mayores de 60 años podrán disfrutar de un punto de encuentro. Un lugar de fácil acceso, sencillo de manejar, donde poder comunicarse con otras personas afines a ellos, donde poder intercambiar ideas, intereses, inquietudes, donde estar informadas de los temas que les interesan. Y todo ello bajo un entorno seguro que garantiza la privacidad del usuario.
Bueno, voy a ver si me voy arreglando porque hoy ya sabes que me voy a la zarzuela.
Bueno, pues mañana me cuentas.
Sí, y mañana ya te contaré también lo de las migas con chocolate. Adiós, hasta mañana.
Adiós, Rosa.
Bueno, y simplemente comentar como...
And to bring this presentation to an end, just comment. Okay, I know it's a good video, but I'm not going to show that again. Okay, just mentioned that again, with this solution and our approach to this project. We're just trying to bring social media closer to the elderly, bearing in mind their expectations and needs. We still don't have many conclusions. We're still in the pilot project, but we do hope we can reach our targets, our goals, really, and promote social relations to improve the quality of life of the elderly. And that's all I had to say. Thank you very much.